May 25th, my brother was murdered for the world to see. Let's stick to this movement and stick to the script. We're not going to give up. We're going to continue to fight.
Across the country, people gathered today to mark the 5th anniversary of George Floyd's murder. His death at the hands of a Minneapolis police officer sparked a nationwide movement calling for police reform. Since then, states have passed over 1,500 bills related to policing, but many have fallen short on accountability and standards. Last week, the Trump administration rolled back investigations and lawsuits aimed at reforming departments accused of discriminatory policing. Today, rallies across the nation were aimed at reigniting the conversation about racial justice and accountability. Here in Metro Detroit, the focus is no different.
Our Victor Williams is here to tell us about a community event happening this week to remember the impact Floyd's death left on America. Victor?
Yes, Pam, and we'll get to that in just a moment, but it's so hard to believe that it's been 5 long years since George Floyd passed away, and even still, his name means so much to so many people.
The legacy really will stand in that moment and what it meant for so many that organized.
It's the moment that some people say changed the world. The moment that George Floyd, an unarmed black man, was killed by an officer in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Khary Frazier with the organization Detroit is Different calls it an important moment in American history.
We have to look from a historical lens. For many people that are younger, this is really an Emmett Till moment for them.
For 8 minutes and 36 seconds, Officer Devin Chauvin kneeled on Floyd's neck, causing him to die. Some of Floyd's final words, "I can't breathe,"
I can't breathe,
echoed around the world as protesters spoke out against a brutal killing that was on display for all to see in the digital era.
The world stood still because that was a moment in time where COVID-19 was happening. And we saw so many people across the world see what we've dealt with in communities like Detroit and many other places.
Frazier believes there's still a long way to go, especially with the mistrial of Christopher Schur, the officer responsible for the death of Patrick Lyoya, another black man unarmed, but killed by an officer of the law.
It's tragic that happened. It's very tragic also what the response was from our criminal justice system. But that does not necessarily mean as a society that we need to accept that. As a society, we need to recognize what was wrong in that, move forward from that, and I say, build those